Most important thing when doing a portrait drawing is picking a good reference. So this is a good reference because there's a lot of contrast in it, it's clear, and it's going to be easy for us to map out onto the paper. The biggest thing to worry about in the beginning of the process is identifying the basic shapes of the portrait. As you can see, I've mapped out some really basic shapes in the hair instead of doing it strand by strand, and I'm also not worrying about the shape of the eyes or the eyelashes, and I'm not worrying about the nostrils yet. First, you want to map out the lighting and the shadows, and then we can build off of those basic shapes later on in the process. I've gone over the drawing with an eraser, and now I'm going in with graphite sticks that are darker than the HB pencil that I've used to do the basic sketch. Now we're going in and mapping out the lighting of the portrait. So one of the things that I try to tell everyone when they're doing portraits is to worry more about the lighting and blocking out the shapes of the portrait instead of the specific lines. And you can see this especially in this step of the portrait process. So I've gone in with a 6B pencil and I've found all of the darkest spots on the portrait, besides the hair, because we're going to do that later. And I put it down alone, without any other midtones, without any other highlights, and you can already see the shape of the face coming over onto our drawing. There's not a lot that you need to be able to make something look like a face, and that's something that a lot of people get caught up in. A lot of people get really focused on if the lips look right, or if the nose looks right, or if the jawline looks right. But if you pay more attention to the overall shape and composition of the face, then you're going to have a lot easier time putting it together. Now we're almost at the end. Obviously, you can stop here. I want to make it clear that this is a very good portrait. You can tell who it is, per se, and there's very clear definition of where the lighting is coming from, where the shadows are, and what the anatomy of the face is. So if you wanted to stop here, if you like the way it looks, please go ahead. I'm such a perfectionist, so I'm going to put time lapse in at the end of me adding more details and kind of pulling it all together. I hope this video gave you a little bit more to think about when you're doing portrait drawings. Remember, this won't be your best drawing. This was not mine, and as much as I'd like to say that this is an end-all be-all tutorial, a lot of art just takes practice. So if there's anything else that you need help with, anything that you would like to be cleared up from this video, let me know down below. Have an amazing time drawing, and good night.